Hi, y'all, guys. This is Joey. Let's talk about the 2022 Major League Rugby jerseys. We had the kit reveal on Major League Rugby's website a couple of weeks ago, and the season is starting February 5th. It's so soon. It'll be Rugby Atlanta against Old Glory DC is the first game. Can't wait, really excited. So before we start, if you like these kind of videos, please be sure to like and subscribe. I really appreciate you guys watching. And in the weeks and months to come, I'll be talking more about rugby union and Major League Rugby and rugby in America. So let's get started. 13 teams. The blue teams are the Eastern Conference, and the red teams are the Western Conference. I'm going to be judging these jerseys on their color scheme, their design, and how they incorporate like their team name or history, and how they have their sponsor. Because I know these are Super League jerseys, but as you can see here with these examples, the sponsor just is too loud. It's a different color than the rest of the jersey, and it just stands out too much. Let's start with the Western Conference. So here we have the Austin Gilgronis. I can never say this name, and the name doesn't make sense. But I've looked it up. It's actually a type of drink, and if you look at the color of the drink, that's what it looks like. So it does make sense. It does kind of have the same color, and I like that fade to black and the fade to orange. So pretty cool color scheme. I would say overall, I would give this an 8 out of 10. I like it a lot. And if I start with that one, I'm going to have to go into the LA Giltinis. Don't know what a Giltini is, but I do actually. It's the guy's last name, Gilchrist, and a martini. So you combine those two and you get the drink name. And as much as I hate the name, I hate it. I really love this color scheme. I love the pink and the light blue with the white and black. It just looks really cool. Even that, it shouldn't be cool, but I just really love the way that looks. I love the way that jersey, how it's different from the home jersey. So they've made this work, even though the home team, the team name is horrible. So I'm going to give this a 9 out of 10. I love it. So the Houston SaberCats, what is a SaberCat? That's a SaberCat. So they do look a little yellowish. I like how it's not all even here. You kind of have that 3D effect as you zoom in the middle of the jersey. So pretty cool. Nothing too special. I'll give it a 7 out of 10. And we're going to go to the new team, the Dallas Jackals. And if you don't know, if you're new to rugby, to jackal the ball is like when you're the guy in the white jersey on defense and you steal the ball from the team who has possession. So that's what it means to jackal, and it's also the name of an animal. So pretty cool. I love the turquoise, just a really easy color to use, and it's something that the league, no team has in the league yet, that turquoise color. So I'm going to give that an 8 out of 10. Pretty cool. Let's move on to the San Diego Legion. So you have that orange and black, but it kind of looks like a web design, which is pretty cool. It would be even cooler if they were like the Legion of Doom from WWF, WWE, and they had spikes on their jerseys. So that's what that would look like. That's a suggestion for next year. Maybe they put some spikes on their jerseys, kind of embellish it a little bit more. But if they don't have the spikes, I'm going to unfortunately have to give them a 6 out of 10. It's just not unique enough. Seattle Seawolves. Don't know what a Seawolf is, but I do like that greenish color. It does remind me of the Seattle Sounders in the MLS, and it looks unique. So it looks unique enough you can tell that it's similar to the Seattle Sounders. So I'll give that a 7 out of 10. Pretty good. Here we have the Utah Warriors. You do have the Utah Warriors logo in there, a little bit. That looks pretty cool, the red and black lines, but it just doesn't really stand out to me. I don't really care for this too much. I'm going to give that a 6 out of 10. So, all right, let's go into the Eastern Conference teams. Here we have Rugby Atlanta, or Rugby Atl. And this is one of the few teams that have a sponsor that really kind of is a little too loud. Barber, uh, orthopedics and spine. I'm gonna have to check that out. My back is killing me. But I mean, yeah, that's a cool home jersey, but just the sponsor is just so loud. I just think that's part of the team logo. So I'm gonna have to give that a 5 out of 10. This is my team, Old Glory, DC. This is my hometown team. I love the American flag. I'm just glad this team isn't like the Eagles or the Hawks or something, typical of this area. Old Glory is kind of cool. Um, so the only thing is the sponsorship logo is just too loud. It's a circle. It just doesn't fit in, even though it's the right color. So I'm gonna have to give them a 6. At least I'm being honest with these. Here we go, the New England Flapjacks, as I call them, or the Free Jacks. Flapjacks is better. I love that sponsorship logo. It looks so good. It looks like part of the jersey. Um, those lines, though, I mean, it's just not doing it for me. It's not bad. If they had like an actual flapjack on them, that would be better. So if they did, I'd give that a higher rating. But right now, I'm going to have to give that a 7 out of 10. Let's take a look at the NOLA Gold. Here, Northern Louisiana, right? Here they have a logo which is perfect. It's for the state of Louisiana. That is the most perfect logo you can have because that fits in exactly with your team. It fits in really good. It reminds me of Mardi Gras, kind of that the Harlequin hat, or it even reminds me of the Harlequins team in Premiership Rugby. I love it. I'm not crazy about the gold color, but it definitely incorporates a lot of those things that we would associate with Louisiana. So I'm going to give that a 9 out of 10. I love it. Here we go, Rugby, New York. I was kind of like, this is okay. And then I noticed that that's the Statue of Liberty. It's just a little touch of it. Pretty cool. Nothing too special, but I like it. I like it a lot. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. And the last one, Toronto Arrows. That polar bear is chilling there. I love it. You have nothing that really signifies arrow other than that logo right there. Oh, I guess you do have those lines there. Okay, proven wrong immediately. So that actually is, I might have to change that. You do have arrows. That's actually pretty cool. I like the polar bear better though. So I think they should change it to the Toronto Polar Bears for this year, as long as they have Cool Bet as their sponsorship. That's so cool. And Toronto is really cold in Canada. So, but overall, I like it a lot. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. So let's take a look at the top 3 teams here. For number 3, I'm going to go with the Dallas Jackals. I love the name of it, to Jackal. It's a cool animal. That's a real animal, and it's an animal that has a name that's used in rugby. It's a rugby term too. So you have that play on words. I just love the name, and I love the turquoise. Number 2, the Louisiana, the NOLA Gold. I'm just calling them Louisiana because of the sponsorship. I just love how they tie that into Mardi Gras. So that's number 2. And crazy or not, number 1, I'm going to give it to the Giltinis. I love that color scheme. It's so unique and cool. Even though the name is horrible, the color scheme is just perfect. I love it. So unique. So that's it. Thanks, guys, for watching. I hope this was interesting to watch, and subscribe and like the video and check out my channel for more videos. Thank you so much. See ya.